Hey guys, Oceanics here. A question I ask myself is, can Apex Legends maintain its status as the king of BRs? Today we'll be going over 5 things that we want to see, and I believe these 5 things can help Apex Legends maintain its place at the top. So in the past we've seen a lot of battle royales like Fortnite or PUBG fall very quickly because of a few changes. I know the game died because of a lack of a competitive scene. They were introducing way too many things that were decreasing the skill gap, like planes and boomboxes, which is why once Apex Legends came out, it just completely killed Fortnite. I'm not saying that Fortnite has no competitive future, but they definitely messed up their competitive scene by introducing planes and boomboxes. Well, I shouldn't say Fortnite's completely dead. I feel like Fortnite's definitely going to rebound in Season 8, and the game will definitely regain popularity slowly. I feel like Fortnite is still a very fun game. I still play it regularly, and I'm looking forward to the future of the game as well. Number 1. More consistent loot and less RNG. A lot of the times you drop, you run around some more, and you can't find anything, right? So that's the problem with battle royales in general. They're very RNG. Sometimes you get good loot, sometimes you don't. This is something very hard to fix, but I believe Apex can do it. I think every chest should have a gun, and maybe within a few feet of each gun there should be another gun. I know for a fact a lot of the times I just find myself with thermite grenades and a Mozambique, and I just can't do damage and I just get cucked. I definitely understand that that's part of the battle royale nature, but if Apex Legends were to have a tournament, and this happened to a lot of pros, I feel like a lot of pros would jump ship because the start of the game is just way too luck based. The guns that you get at the beginning of the game can affect your game so much that it can either really make a good player look bad or a bad player look really good depending on what kind of loot you get. Alright, number 2, better cosmetics. Let's take a look at today's item shop. Man, this is one thing I really don't like about this game. The skins, like, these skins just aren't really appealing to me. $20 for this race skin, it's just like, it's just not very worth it. Like, it looks so much similar to the default one, like might as well wear the default one, right? I have to pay extra to get a gold version of the skin? No thanks. I think each item in the shop needs to be cheaper, and there needs to be more variety in the shop. The skins can't just be a recolor of each other. For example, I really like what they did with the Gibraltar. They put the helmet on and they have like a sumo wrestler version. Gibraltar probably has the best skins in the game in my opinion, just because of the variety that they have. On the other hand, skins like Pathfinder, it's just like recolors of the same outfit over and over again. Like the legendary ones might have like a little bit more armor, but it still looks like a robot after all. 3. More details. So this game needs to really add more details. Like, a lot of the times I wonder how much health the enemy had when I killed him, or what weapons he killed me with. The game doesn't allow us to see how much damage we did, what we were killed by, how much health the enemy had left, stuff that we all want to see. It would also be nice if they added a KDR feature and an amount of wins feature, just so we know how good a player actually is. I feel like these details are very important because recruiting teams or other players can get a gist of how good you actually are. This way people can distinguish if you're actually good or just play way too much. Number 4, more game modes. Alright, so this one is a very big one because a lot of the times I find myself very frustrated in trios because I would play with one friend and then our last teammate is just some random guy who is very uncooperative. Sometimes the player is good, sometimes the player is bad, but a lot of the times the player is so uncooperative, it's so frustrating to work with. I know a lot of players like the one-on-one situation just as much as I do, so I definitely feel like players would appreciate the game more if a solo or duos option was implemented into the game. Last but not least, Apex needs to develop a competitive scene with constant fresh content. Sorry Fortnite, I love you, but I'm going to use you as an example one more time. Planes and boomboxes have definitely decreased the popularity of Fortnite. This is because Fortnite had a great competitive scene starting off, everything was going well, and then they introduced these 2 new things that decreased the skill gap, and then suddenly the pro players are like, what is going on here? Like, I'm getting killed by noobs. I definitely don't want to be playing this game if this keeps happening. Eventually people started leaving the game because of this, and here we are today. I know a lot of fans liked watching Twitch rivals, but this should not be the competitive direction they should be going in. I just feel like the format's not very good. It's just a bunch of pros stomping on noobs for 4 hours straight. I definitely feel like the tournament should be an even playing field for everybody. Doesn't matter if you're a pro or a noob, everyone has to start off at a qualifying round. I feel like this is the best way to find unknown talents. Fresh content means they need to have like some sort of battle pass thing. I heard they're making something like this already, but it's going to be $20. Please don't make it $20. That's just way too much. Even if it's $20, I'm still going to buy it, but I know a lot of people won't buy it just because of this. But one thing they got to do is nail this. Alright, last but not least, they need to introduce some new characters. So I know they have 2 in the works already, which I'm really excited for. I even heard that one character is releasing in 1 week exactly. I say this is a little bit too early. I feel like the game needs to develop a little bit more before they release any new characters. I feel like no one really knows the meta for any of these characters yet. They're just playing based on pure aim. I really want to see how each player's role plays out in the game before they add new characters. But nevertheless, I am excited for these new characters, and I'm really excited to see what kind of plays players can do with these kind of characters in the future. Alright, thank you for watching my 3rd video. If I missed anything, please let me know. If you have your own opinion, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video.